Hello, my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your general reading for January 2020. So, Capricorn, I want to start by wishing you happy birthday. I'm pretty sure that you're feeling a lot of the intense energies that have been picking up recently and also in the last few months as we are approaching that conjunction between your ruling planet Saturn and Pluto, the planet of transformation that rules Scorpio. So starting this new year, starting this new decade, so I really put a lot of thought into what I wanted to do in terms of my readings. I find the monthlies to be really draining, and I do want to change it up. As I'm an Aries, and I feel the need to always change it up, and I'm constantly trying to find my voice and trying to find what type of messages need to be brought up at this point in time. And time is an illusion, energy is fluid, so the energy shifts from one month to another. And so for now, in January, I did switch it up. I want you to take the messages as they resonate to your situation. So this can be in romantic partnerships, in work situations, family, relatives, friends, whatever situation you have in your life in January can resonate with you. On that note, I want you to check out some of my links below. If you want a personal reading, if you're interested in purchasing my crystal bracelets, calling in your person, it really helps channel that energy. For the month of January, I think this is great. I got that card, calling in your soulmate, as a daily energy message for today or for whenever you watch, whenever you see that post. I posted it on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook. So yeah, I think we're at a place in our life where we need to start calling in whatever it is. It doesn't have to be necessarily a person, but it can be anything really that you want to start aligning with, and that crystal bracelet is going to help you try to get there. Okay, so let's dive right into the reading. I would like to start with a small prayer, just because it helps me ground myself, and I want you to participate in the prayer and take a deep breath with me. Okay, so dear Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus's guardian angels and spirit team, please speak up nice and loudly during this card reading for January 2020. Please allow my Capricorns to continue to hear, see, feel, and know the messages, the divine messages that you wish to send them in this physical world. Thank you, Capricorns, spirit team, and angels, and so it is. So just take that in, and if you want a timestamp after the prayer, after my intro, that would be nice. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I've been on YouTube for about 7 months now. I'm going on my 7th month. So yeah, I am an intuitive card reader, guys. I am been going through a lot of activations in the last few weeks, so the upgrades energetically have been coming in really strongly. So you might see a shift in my energy for my old subscribers, my current subscribers. All right, so let's begin. We're using a lot of decks for this spread, okay? We're going to start with the Sacred Rebels deck here. And the message I want to get for you for the first card here is the overall energy that my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus will be in, okay? And what overall energy will my Capricorns be in January that they should be aware of? So here are the Sacred Rebel Oracle cards. They're really actually complex, but I'm going to go with my intuition. I'm not going to read the messages from the guidebook. There you go. We got one that really came out. Ooh, I've never seen this card. Inner Trust. Okay, so I feel like in January, Capricorn, you're going to be probably forced to trust yourself more than ever. This is going to be the running theme for you in January 2020. So really trust the signs, trust that whatever you're feeling is accurate, you know. Just because you're not getting clear visions or clear, you know, a clear thought or whatever it is that you're looking for can't come clearly, because you are being tested to really go within and trust your inner self, your inner guidance, your inner truth, your intuition. This is what you're being tested with in the month of January. So really trusting, following again your own rhythm. I was guided to look at the bottom of the deck, and this is not about other people. This is about you feeling out what is best for you. I think this is like going with the flow, following your own truth, following your own rhythm of life, your own, where is it bringing you? You know, this energy, it really starts with your, you know, your body. What's your body telling you? That's where the gut, the inner trust starts. So that is a really nice card to start with. Now, my next card here that I was going to pull out for you was, so I think it's really important in the next few months to ask this question. What is going to trigger you? What is going to trigger us? You know, what's going to challenge you? Because in the next few months, we're going to go through some rocky energies because of all those conjunctions and lots of planets in Capricorn. So Capricorn is all about boundaries and limitations and restrictions and order. And it can cause shakeups and wake-ups and a lot of karmic wrap-ups, you know, lessons. So what it is that it's telling you whatever is challenging you and triggering you, well, that's where your lesson lies. So I'm using the twin flame shadows here to see what... Okay, I feel like I want to get another card for that. Pitiful. I feel like what is going to trigger you and challenge you is... Okay, so I'm really drawn towards the picture here. Oh boy. In both of these cards, it's very, very black and dark. So you might be dealing with either shady characters that are pitiful, or, yeah, because they are telling you warning here, you might be dealing with people or places or things, situations that are not exactly aligned, right? And this is what's going to challenge you. This is what's going to really test your ability here to trust yourself more than ever. Because it feels like what triggers you is something that is also a warning. Really brings you in this dark space, in this dark hole. It's like not headed in the right direction, whatever you're dealing with. You're not headed in the right direction, and it's causing you to probably feel like this, where you're in this place of surrender, and it feels like it's pitiful, like it's not aligned with the proper energies. Okay, so now that you know that there's something there that's not great, that's warning you, and it's asking you to trust yourself more than ever in January, how can you handle what is challenging you and triggering you? So I'm using the Mystic Moon Oracles here. How to handle what or who is triggering you in the month of January 2020. Thank you guys for hitting that like button and sharing and commenting and letting me know where you're at in your journey. I'm so appreciative. Ooh, a lot of cards came out. Okay, I'm not going to take those. I'm going to take these. Okay. So the question, how to handle what will trigger you or challenge you. Okay. For some of you, you might be dealing with some family issues, okay? So family did come up here. Connections, unions, but family. Who is in your tribe, your circle of friends? It could, you know, anybody at this point can be our family. It doesn't have to be our, you know, blood-related members of our family. Oh boy, I feel like a lot of you here are basically telling you how to handle this is through reinventing yourself. Reinventing yourself is completely letting go of the past, completely letting go of these belief systems that maybe family, the people you were surrounded by during childhood or your early years of adolescence or in your early 20s, whatever family or surroundings that you were a part of here, whatever environment you were a part of, they're telling you, just, I think, let go of it. It's time for you to step out of those old ways of being and old ways of thinking. Purge. We're purging. Purging means we're healing. We're letting that ugly, lower vibrational stuff go. Okay. So that's one message. The other message I'm getting is that how to handle these darker energies that are going to be triggering you and challenging you is through family, support system. Your support system, your tribe, whoever is around you will help you to really be who you are in order to heal, to purge. You got to feel it to heal it, guys. And I know a lot of Capricorns have a hard time feeling their emotions, but I really think that this situation, this lower vibrational, it's so dark in these pictures. It's really low vibe here. Whoever this is or whatever this is, it's really asking you to trust in your ability to come to a different place with yourself. But in order to meet ourselves in a new space, our actual identity, our authentic self, we need to purge. We need to feel. We need to go through those traumatic events and analyze them and process them. Yeah. Shadow work. Yeah, there's a lot of shadow work that's being triggered here. And this is how you will handle these difficult energies, is by doing the shadow work, by really slowly being more and more aware about what it is that you cannot, hold on to. The shadows is our demons. It's the aspects of ourselves that are not helping us at this point in our life. And maybe these shadow sides come from, again, the way we were raised, the people we were surrounded by, just the way we lived back in the day or in the last few years, codependencies, addictions. What are your patterns? What are your patterns at this point that are causing you to walk into difficult situations and meet people that are not for your highest good here? So your inner trust is what's going to get you through this. But they're saying how to handle it is by purging, is by looking at yourself in a different way and reinventing a whole new you. It's a whole new world and it's a whole new you. By relying on people you can depend on, people who support you, support your truth, who are like-minded, like-hearted. Okay, so the next card is who or what energies from your present surroundings will support you. So we already see that how to handle these difficult, these triggers, these challenging events here is through, a support system, purging. But in your current, so this is what I'm seeing, 7 of air. In your current surroundings, who or what energies will support you? Okay. Yeah, you got to be careful who you trust, Capricorn. You got to be really careful because the 7 of air speaks of deception or deceptive behaviors. So it's telling me you have to be careful because this is ultimately a negative card, a low vibrational card where it's telling you, plans need revision, more going on than meets the eye, or poor timing. Someone's acting like in a deceiving way. The person, the way they're acting is probably not exactly what we're seeing. At this point, this person cannot be trusted. So So for me, it's telling me maybe there's someone or some group of people here, some type of group of people here in your surroundings that can support you. Okay, Seven of Swords is not a Seven of Air. Seven of Swords is telling me maybe, you know, in this position, which is in your present surroundings, maybe someone or something is being a little bit shady and deceptive. Okay, so they really want me to focus on that. Let me get one more card here. So what energies from their present surroundings will be supporting them? And it's really making you learn who you can trust. And at this point, you can only trust yourself. This is what the overall energy is speaking of, right? Okay, so who you can trust, Nine of Water. Okay, so you probably have someone in your surrounding here. Queen of Fire, so that's the Queen of Wands. Can be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Someone who's just confident, intelligent, warm, who's independent and creative. Can probably step in here to help you. You see, the Nine of Water, it says, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So by really realizing and identifying the people, places, and things that you cannot trust, you allow for this space and this energy, for this Queen of Wands energy, could be a male or a female, someone here who actually takes action. They say that actions speak louder than words. And I think this is what you're going to get from this person. If it is a person that comes in to support you in January 2020, this person helps helps to remove your concerns and your fears. Okay, this is what I'm getting with these two cards. Okay. Fiery energy. There's a person here who helps you take action. That's another message I'm getting. Taking action to subtract yourself, remove yourself from this type of an energy. Okay, so let's get to the next one. So I want to know the new energy. So the new energies that are coming towards you or coming into your life for the month of January. We're using the Game of Thrones Tarot. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Oof. In reverse. And it did fall on Purge. Okay. Okay. So it did fall on Purge. Let me get one more. Six of Spears here. The Devil. Okay. The Fool. All right. So the Six of Spears, the new energies or new opportunities that are coming into your life, new energies. The Six of Spears in Six of Wands upright really speaks of success and public recognition and just, you know, being victorious, feeling like we are accomplishing something great and we're getting recognized for it. But then when it's in reverse, it's telling me that I think in order for these new opportunities to come, for new opportunities to come in and be successful, you need to walk away from things that were not successful. Purge, because it did end on, it ended up being on Purge. It flew on this card. So if you don't take the time to purge and to release, to let go of energies that are no longer a match, a vibrational match, whether that's a person, a job, family member, whatever situation, whatever you got going, if you don't take the time to purge, then new opportunities cannot be successful. They can't make their way to you to be successful because you're still attached to people, places, and things that are unhealthy for you. With the Devil, ooh, it's being chained. You're being chained. When you're still chained to something that is toxic, whether that's a pattern that you keep repeating, a belief system of yours, fears, a person that is not allowing you to step into your power and speak your truth and be yourself, your authentic true self, then this is telling me that this is not healthy. This is the devil. This is not going to lead to any new, beautiful, successful opportunities here. So some type of unchaining and purging of something needs to happen in order for new opportunities to come in. But something tells me, you know, in this card, this character is very scared and very cautious about these new beginnings. You know, it's taking a risk. You know, some of you might be a little bit scared about what's to come. And by holding on to old energies, you know, that's where you feel more, it's more familiar, it's more comfortable. However, it's not healthy. Okay, it's not aligned with what you want to become and where you want to go. All right, so let's get into the advice. Any advice from Capricorn Spirit Team, please, for the month of January? Oh, yes. Inner power, inner authority. This is what I was feeling since the beginning, guys. You see the word inner came out twice. Inner. We are focusing on ourselves, on our inner trust, our inner journey, our inner authority is the advice card. So I will read it. This is from the Archangel Raphael's Oracle card. So dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. So this is you taking back your power and actually listening to yourself for the very first time of your life. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you want, whatever you're desiring, it's time to take these things back into control. This is all about you accessing that part of yourself that you've been dimming. You've been dimming your own light for other people that are just bringing you down in this position. And they're warning you. It's you're not headed in the right direction. You're getting off track here. That's what's going to be triggered this way, this month. So really focusing on your inner authority. Okay, for some of you, you need to be careful about what you're consuming in the month of January. So it says consult a nutritionist. So for me, it's saying, what are you putting into your body? How are you nurturing yourself? Okay, what are you consuming? What are you drinking? What are you eating? I turn my eating over to you, Archangel Raphael, and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, that are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. For some of you, I feel like if you don't tap into your inner authority, your health will probably will be compromised. So be careful. This is the message I'm getting. Be careful with really letting go of people, places, and things that don't allow you to step into your inner power, your inner authority. Speaking your truth, okay? Do not hold on. These are very shady behaviors. 7 of Air, 7 of Swords. You know, you get the drill here, right? And we're gonna end with the astrology, Black Moon astrology card. So an astrology energy card here that's going to impact you. What energy from this deck, what energy from the astrology moon cards will impact my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Okay, here we go. Oh, we got 2 astrology cards here. 5th house, creativity. The 5th house is about Leo. Leo is the 5th house. Why do I feel like someone is wearing a mask here? Not allowing you to be yourself. Someone here is not themselves. And that's where you cut off your creativity and your inspiration. 3rd house messages. Ooh, okay. Some type of communication is going to impact you this month. 3rd house communication, messages. Maybe you might receive messages, emails, text messages, whatever. You're going to get some type of form of communication here. I'm going to read the 5th house creativity from the book to give you guys an idea of what that means. But some of you, your creativity is going to be impacted. Whatever you're going through, I feel like some of you need to write this down. You need to write about your experiences. That's where your creativity will be the most, it's going to be so rich at this point of time with this type of energy. So creativity. This card turning up in a reading indicates that you've created or will begin to create something to be proud of, something that will bring others joy. It may have you on stage or just an area where adults can let down their hair and become, as children, responsive, joyful, and free. You can expect the completion of a project or the accomplishment of a significant goal for which there will be a celebration. You have put hard work into a project and will now see the results. Gifts, parties, gatherings, premieres, galas, or even a wedding may figure in. You could become involved in a school setting with children or mostly young adults. The 5th house is also strongly tied to artistic expression, meaning art of every kind, from painting to drawing to creating stage sets, costuming, writing stage screenplays, making films, as well as music. The bliss of childhood, creativity, the stage, staying open, hobbies, having fun, festivities, free expression. This is about expressing yourself. 3rd house is about communication, expressing yourself, because that's where your inspiration and creativity lies. Really being true to your passions and being true to who you are. Tapping into that inner child is tapping into our true selves. That's what it is. Because when we're children, we are not afraid to be ourselves. We're not afraid to be expressive. This is really nice. Okay, interesting, very fascinating messages for my beautiful Capricorns. So Capricorn, if you'd like a personal reading, just reach me through my website, mintuitiontarot.com. Click on book a reading. You can fill out the form. You have the options there that you can choose from, prices and different options in recordings that I give. So just email me if you have any further questions. If you want to take a look at my new bracelets, the pre-order is mintuitiontarot.com/shop. So everything should be in the description box below. I am wishing you a beautiful month of January. In January 2020, guys, this is a new world. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.